Hey, hello everybody. It's Patrick Fitzsimmons back with a scripting. No, it's not going to be a scripting video. This is going to be an introductory to the new channel, Coding the Metaverse. And we're going to focus on coding in LSL, maybe PHP, maybe some other programming languages like Python, or we might getting into some microcontrollers, different things, maybe building some bridges in and out of SL to other platforms, and that's kind of what I think the metaverse is all about in a certain way. I just want to kind of maybe talk about that a little bit. What is the metaverse with this kind of this new term? It's not really a new term, but it's recently become a hot topic, I guess, a household name, so to speak, and I think everybody has a little bit of a different idea on what the metaverse is. Maybe there's no right or wrong answer about it. I'm going to give you my outlook, and maybe you'll share some of that, and maybe you can learn some new things as we have a whole new generation of residents here in SL since SL was put online, I guess. I don't know, I'm not sure how to say that. Back in 2000, what, 3 or 4? I've been in SL since 2004, so I've got some experience coding in several languages. LSL being the primary focus. And if you've come from my other channel, It's Patrick Fitzsimmons, which I've pretty much I'm not going to be doing any more scripting video tutorials over there. I think this channel will be the best channel to focus that sort of information. And so we're going to go ahead here with coding the metaverse. And so this is going to be a lot to do with LSL and Second Life, but it's also going to apply if you're in Kitely or if you're in maybe OS Grid, the Hyper Grid, Outworld Sims, that sort of thing. If you're going to create your own sim, we can use LSL there as well. And of course, the OS Grid has their version, their flavor of LSL. Instead of the LL, they use the OS before the functions, that sort of thing. And so there is a lot of similarities. There's a few differences, and we'll go over those as we progress. But the main focus is going to be using LSL to uh, write scripting inside of SL, and then building bridges to other languages. And I think that's pretty much what the metaverse really is. It's all about. It's not going to necessarily be a single platform. It's going to be multiple platforms, and knowing how to code in LSL is going to give you um, a stronger uh, outlook, I guess. I don't know. It's gonna be another tool in your tool bag because, as far as I'm concerned, in some respects, you'll hear me say a lot of times, data is data, right? And it really doesn't matter what it is or where it is necessarily. It's how we use it, how we can transform it. We can bring data into SL. We can bring data from SL outside to other platforms. And I think that's kind of what the metaverse is going to be shaping in. And that's why we're going to look at some other scripting languages in combination with LSL. But LSL is very powerful. It's got some very unique properties to it, which is something that I find very interesting, keeps me coming back. And so this is going to be coding the metaverse channel, and we'll go ahead and start with some LSL. I know that I've done scripting video tutorials in the past. I'm going to redo a lot of those. We will start out with the basics for the newcomers so we can catch everybody up to speed, but we're also going to just kind of hyper jump into some intermediate things to really bring, I guess, a larger audience up to speed on some things and progress from there. And of course, I've always interested in hearing feedback of what you might be interested in specifically um, for writing code. And so, we can try to incorporate that, because I think that's, again, what the metaverse is going to be all about. And I look at the idea of the metaverse being, again, not a single platform, but a combination of platforms that work together through many different bridges. I'm just going to use that term, a bridge. I think that just sums it up, how we're going to go about using the data of the code that we're going to write. And so the internet, as it is, with web pages and that sort of thing, a lot of media, uh, the early days of the internet. If you remember, way back in the mid 90s, we had AOL. Was one of the strong internet connection points where everybody got online and started browsing the quote unquote web, the information superhighway, and we've come a long way since then. But I think that, like with the Patrick Fitzsimmons channel, I think that the the web as it exists now has really come to a climax. It's kind of peaked, and I don't see it going really much further than what we have now. I mean, of course, there's going to be new technologies that will utilize the web, but I think the implementation of the metaverse as a whole is going to be the future of the internet. And so it's going to be some type of 3D virtual platform that we interact with, and we can do all kinds of things, transfer data. We'll be working in the metaverse. There's financial possibilities for people to work, and of course that's already happened in SL and that sort of thing. I want to broaden sort of that scope, though, because we have more tools that we can use. And so that's kind of where I want to go with this channel. Again, some of my hobbies like laser cutting, 3D printing, and working with microcontrollers and the simple logic gates, breadboard type stuff, electronics. We can incorporate all of that. The Internet of Things, which has been around for a while, and we can build bridges to those other platforms. And so we'll be doing some focusing on that, but we'll start with LSL and see where we go from there. So thank you for tuning in. Welcome to the channel. I hope you will stick around. And if you want to subscribe, please feel free to subscribe. And if you like this video, which, one thing about my videos, I don't edit my videos. It's kind of a problem if I'll get tongue-tied or if I cough or sneeze or something. A lot of times those things are not edited out, so I will apologize for that right now. Maybe I'll hit the pause button here and there if I need to. So, but if you can bear to listen to me, I think we can have a lot of fun and build a lot of neat things. So welcome to the channel. Patrick Fitzsimmons is my in-world name. Patrick@gmail is my email address. And of course, the best way, I think, to get a hold of me is probably going to be in-world. I do get offline IMs now. Excuse me. And excuse me. Yeah, I do get offline IMs if you want to just message me in world, and if I'm busy, I'll get back to you. I think one of the better ways too is if you leave a comment down below. I'll be sure to see that probably before anything else. So go ahead and like, share, subscribe, and that's about it for me for now. So I'll say catch you later. Bye.